Hey, what's going on YouTube? I hope everybody had a good day, good trading day today. Real quick, want to talk to you guys about a few stocks, CMG, Chipotle, LYFT, and I'm going to look at Carnival, CCL. But before we do that, I want to give you what I got this morning, my morning devotional. It says, when you get discombobulated, go back to the last thing you remember as being normal and begin again. What you are doing, what you are going through right now might not make sense, but you will get your blessing and be able to move on. Trust me, excuse me, trust me to bring clarity to where you are right now. And then it says, be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. That's Psalms 46:10. Be still and know that I am God. So a lot of times we just need to be still. Myself included, can get going and going and going, and just moving from one thing to the next, and sometimes you feel like you're being pulled in every direction. Be still. I'm learning that. I'm learning to be still and to really just trust God and know that He is God over every situation. And pulling this back to trading, even, man, you can get on a losing streak. You can get on a losing streak. You can be doing all the right things, looking at the right patterns, looking at the right candlesticks, and taking good entries, watching your levels, and still lose. And that could happen over and over just because the market may be reacting to news or things that's going on that's impacting the economy. So even in that, we have to learn to just sit it out. Sometimes it's good to just wait, be still, and not even trade and just wait. All right, there's times to buy and there's times to sell and there's times to sit and be still and trading. And I've learned that. So let's go ahead and I'll jump right into the video, guys. Let's go to the charts. Okay, so let's start with, let me get these out of here. Let's go with a single chart. Okay. All right, let's start with CMG. All right, looking at the bigger picture with CMG. Now we have a huge gap fill right here. And we're starting to fill that gap. We're getting ready to. Yeah. You see this here. So from here to here. All right, we entered somewhere. Actually, we entered here. This is my third play on CMG. Guys, I rinse and repeat. They kind of pulled the rug on me today. I was up 17% before it closed, and then when it closed, the bid and ask spread got so wide that it brought my play down to 0%. So right now I'm at break even, but I'm not too worried about that because the contracts will change tomorrow once people start trading again and once news comes out. But anyway, so we marked off levels for CMG, okay, and this level here, let me see, let's go to the weekly. This level here is what I was trying to get to down here. This is what I was looking at down here, okay. It could still come back here and then go, but on the daily, we had, let me show you what my signal was. On the daily, we had a crossover right here on the MACD indicator. All right, we had a crossover on the MACD on the daily time frame, and then our RSI was extremely oversold, okay? From the 30th to about the 11th, we were oversold for that. That's almost 2 trading weeks. That is 2 trading weeks. So being that we were so close to the zone, I went ahead and grabbed one contract and I was gonna add down here. Never got the add. Let it ride on up. Sold it. Got back in here. Wrote it up. Sold it, and I re-entered on the pullback here. We pulled back into this 50 MA on this 50-day moving average here. All right, pulled back. I bought it there. Okay, and now we've surged. All right, and if you look to the left, you'll see that we're filling the gap here. We're filling the gap. So we got all of this room to go. All right, so my next point of interest is going to be 39.54. Okay, I have 2 contracts. I plan to sell 1 contract here. Okay, let me show you how this works, guys. All right, you gotta take the time to put your notes in. You gotta take time to look at the market, even if it's 10, 15 minutes every night. All right, take profit. All right, boom. So we know to take profit there. We got our alert set right here. Okay, and then we're gonna let our runner run. Okay, our runner's gonna run up to 41.39. All right, once he gets to 41.39, we're taking profit again. All right, so I'm gonna set it just below that. Boom. Okay, let's do another take profit. Let's just say get out. Because we probably will have a correction somewhere around here. All right, if we don't get it here, we'll get it here. All right, and that may happen a couple of days later. All right, so in the meantime, I'm just holding. If we pull back, I won't be adding here. I may add here, but if we lose this, I'm gonna have to just get out because it could go way down to 28. And even though the contract is good for like 7-8 months, I have the July contracts right now. So even though the contracts are good for a while, I don't want to tie my money up for that long. I'd rather just take the loss and regroup and buy back at a better average versus just going through all that drawdown and having my account jacked up. You know what I mean? So that's CMG. Okay, that's Chipotle. All right, looking at LYFT. LYFT has been playing games. I really wanted to break above 19 today and hold it and close, but we weren't able to. As you can see, we did push back up and retest 1960, and we rejected it. So tomorrow, we're going to be playing this range here between 1861 and 1971. If we go past 1861, we're definitely going to 1832. I'm hoping that from 1832, if it does do that, we'll be able to regroup, come back up. I'll probably add somewhere around here. Right now I have about 8 contracts. I think those are the July 2026 calls. I got the 22 calls at that. Yeah, I've been adding. I probably should have gotten out sooner than what I did. I bought back in here, thinking I was gonna get this push up to here, but it rejected. It didn't even make it up there, and we had this big rejection. So I added again here. But if we fail this time, I'll most likely take the loss. Below 1832, I'll probably take the loss. And then I'll get back in around 1740. And if we continue to fall, I'll have more room to add to these levels. That's my plan for LYFT. NVDY. NVDY. So NVDY could come back down to 1352 tomorrow. If it does, we could see 1257. So I'm holding on to my money right now. I'm waiting to throw in $1,000 into NVDY, but I wanna get it here, and I wanna get it here. It may bounce off of this. Okay, it may hit this and go. So I'm gonna do 500 here, and then if it breaks and comes down to 1153, I'm gonna do 500 here as well. Okay, that's NVDY. What else did I say? Carnival. I want to look at Pepsi too, but let's look at Carnival. All right. So on the daily, the Carnival still has room to go. It still has room. I think it's going to retest again tomorrow. It may come back down to here on this trend line here, but it's hard to say because it's not really respecting this trend line right up in here. So really right now what I'm doing is just waiting. The 4 hour showed that it was definitely going to come back down. We have crosses here on the MACD, and we're extremely overbought. Been overbought since December 11th. So about a week we've been overbought and not able to get over this 2882 level, or 2882. So tomorrow, if we break below 2760, we could go down to 2668, and I'll be grabbing puts. All right. Medline IPO today. Medline IPO today. Let's see what they did. They were supposed to open between 26 and 30, but they actually opened at 39. And I grabbed some shares for one of my family members, and that sucker went to like 4209. It was like 14-15%, maybe more. No, I think it was like 18%. Yeah, it was like 18%. That wasn't bad on the first day. Now this could pump one more day and then dump, but we shall see. But that's a good one to get right now. I plan on getting some of these myself. I'll probably wait. I want to wait till it comes back down to that original projected number, which was 26. If I can get it at 26, I'll grab a chunk of that. Outside of that, man, I may scalp the SPY tomorrow. We have crossed below 673, so tomorrow I'll be watching this level 673. If we can't get above 673, we could be going to 668. All right, or we could go down to 668 and retest 673. If we break 673, I'll be waiting for a break here or a retest at 673. I'm not buying off of a single break on the SPY. I'm not doing that. All right, but it's got momentum. Let's see. It's got some. Let's see. On the daily though, the daily looks like it's ready to keep coming. We got crosses on the daily. Yeah, we got crosses on the daily, and it wants to come down. So we shall see. Got some red candles on the daily as well. Okay, it looks like 4 red days. 3 of the 4 were really solid. So I think we may get one more push down, and then boom, right back up. Okay, so that's all I got for tonight, guys. I hope you guys learned something. If you heard something that doesn't make sense, just put it in the comments. If you need to learn more about this stuff, if you don't understand some of the terminology that's being used in this video, go ahead and hit the link in the description, and you can find the educational tab in the Discord. And there are videos that I've made and that I've grabbed from other YouTubers that have some pretty good videos that really breaks option trading down, option trading 101, Black Girl Stock. I have that one in there. And then I have a couple of videos that I've done on marking off levels. You see all these lines and stuff that all over the charts. I have a video in there that shows you how to start with a clean chart and actually label your chart, mark your chart up the way it should be. All right. I will be posting more videos shortly, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. All right. Until then, y'all be blessed.